better? Can you hear me now? That should have done it. There we go. Thanks, Tweedle. So yeah, going to do a tarantula rehouse today. So got me nice new enclosure set up. So if you've got any questions while I'm doing this, please do feel free to ask. So we're going to rehouse my Heterscodra maculata, which is my Togo Starbust Baboon. They're a West African species, and I've got to say they're absolutely drop dead gorgeous if I say so myself. They do like it quite humid, so I'm going to start putting some clay balls in here. I've only had it a couple of months, and I'm guessing it's probably 2, maybe 3 years, something like that. I went blind 10 minutes ago, so get your spars out as much as I want. Is that a euphemism? But yeah, I think it might be a couple of years old. It recently molted, and it is actually a male. So I'm lucky if I've got another year or 2 left of it. So once he matures out, that's going to be his final molt, and then I'm lucky if I've probably got a year or less than that of him left to live. So I am currently looking for a female because I am looking to going into breeding at some point. But yeah, so I'm going to have my clay balls in. So what these do, when you're sticking your balls in, they help separate excess water and moisture from the substrate. So it keeps it nice and humid, but doesn't get the bedding itself excessively wet. Essentially, they like it humid, but they don't want it like a swamp. Essentially, so I'm gonna add a few of these. So a couple more handfuls. They're all like Nesquik cereal, actually. So put those in. Then we add this membrane here. Again, that's purely to keep excess water separate. So this is actually going to be completely bioactive, so I will potentially be putting live plants in this as well. So add that in it. Thank you for that, G-Man. In fact, I think I've seen that bot in one of your streams as well, so I think I've actually banned that off your channel as well. Bloody bots. Been out in bloody droves just lately, haven't they, man? So yeah, let's get our bedding in. There are actually going to be live tropical wood lice and a few other bits being put in here as well. Yeah, Sharkan needs his... Oh, yes. So yeah, I thought I'd do something different, see if people might take an interest, and if people like it, I'll be tempted to do some more. If people want to see that, that is. Because if anyone knows me, just like G and Z, my house is literally a damn zoo. I do have quite a few animals, and I regret nothing. Because there's me babies. Right, where's your hide gone? Shit, where I put it? Oh, it's here. So, get you out of the way. So, potentially I want this hide in here, like that. So, because they're an arboreal species, they live in the trees, only putting a nice hide in, just like that. So it gives them something to hide behind. Mate, you want to make a channel, leave it on 24/7, just have camera. You know what, I have actually thought about doing that when I get a jellyfish tank, believe it or not, which I thought would be quite interesting. Yeah, but like a visual ASMR thing going. In fact, I've actually been thinking when I go into breeding, maybe doing the odd breeding video as well, like watching the courtship and stuff like that, how it all happens. Again, this is purely a test stream anyway, just to see if people take to it or not. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea and all that. So yeah, put this bit in so far. But yeah, that's not a bad idea to be fair, me old mate. Okay. Right, I think that's going to be enough. Where's my water? Here's my water. There we go. So let's just soak this up a bit. As I say, they do appreciate the humidity, this species. So I want to emulate that as best as possible. Okay. Let's put his hide in. Put that in. Oh, come on. I want to try and get it just right so I don't fudge and break anything. That'll do. Right, let's get rid of them. So let's add our bioactive little critters. So these are little teeny tiny isopods, so a bit like wood lice. Oh my god, they are teeny bloody tiny. This is actually my first bioactive enclosure that I've actually set up as well. So you can just maybe be able to see him having a wee bit of a run round. I do hope the spider behaves when I go to moving him in. They are not a beginner species, I will say that now. Not a good beginner species. They do have a reputation of being really defensive. I don't like saying aggressive. I don't believe they're aggressive, or any animal for that matter. I believe defensive, but that's just me. And they do have a venom that would potentially put you in hospital. It is not nice. Extreme joint pain, nausea, that type of thing. Okay, you can see the humidity starting to go up already. So I want the humidity around about in the 70–80% mark. So I'm going to add some moss as well. I've never been bitten by any spider I've had. Tweedle, I've come close, I'll admit, when I first started keeping them. But you learn the hard way, don't you? But no, I've never been bitten. Touch wood, he says. So let's get more of this moss out. Put a bit behind there. Oh, let's not do it live on Twitch. Yeah, pound to a penny to a pinch of sugar. That could may well happen, mate. Right. So I think that's coming on okay so far. Let's add a few leaves. So these leaves aren't just for show. These do actually serve as food for the live isopods and stuff that I've put in. So I'll put a few just down the back, so they're scattering over the enclosure floor there. Couple down there. Yeah, I think that's not looking too bad so far. Right, let's get him. Let's bring him in. Alright, I'll see him. Your best friend when it comes to spider keeping is a paintbrush. Believe it or not, very easy to move them around, and I'd rather it bind a paintbrush than me. Right then, handsome, let's move you out. Come on. Okay, come on, mate. There we go. There we go. That's it. If I can walk him out, it'll be much. There we go. He is there. I'll try and move my ring light a bit. I don't know if you are male or not, actually. And as you can see, there he is. Can you see that okay? Absolutely smashing species these are. They are quite cool. That is probably maybe a male, actually. He's looking quite leggy. Bugger. Yeah, see if I can get the camera a bit closer towards him. See if you can see him a bit more. There we go. What do you think to that? You may have noticed I have actually disabled the sound alerts on this screen. You can always guarantee there's always going to be some wally who's probably going to try and make me jump while I'm dealing with this stuff. And I don't really want that. Yeah, that humidity's going up nicely. What do you think? Yeah, that's not bad if I say so myself. That's one of the first bioactive substrates I've actually done. Well, I've technically done one for the hissing cockroaches and the giant millipede, but first one for a spider. Oh, excuse me. Let's dampen that down a bit more. Yeah. For those who are wondering, I do have 20 tarantulas at the moment, and I'm aiming for 30 before the end of the year, because I am going to look into starting breeding projects. Skull plant pot. Yep, that's got my jade plant in there. Yeah. And, please go back how you want. Oh, you bastard. Why are you doing that? No. Oh, thank God for that. There we go. So my locking things weren't going back in. But yeah. So what do you think? I hope you like that. Yeah. I need to sort out the lighting so I can get the placement right. But yeah, you can, if I bring the camera around, you can see very nice looking abdomen right there. There's colours. So hopefully you won't be too worked up by that. It's a lot better than what he was in previously. Thank you very much, mate. If anyone does want any... drop me ring light. If anyone does want to see any more of these setup streams, by all means just let me know. And I'll be more than happy to oblige. I just thought it'd be a bit different than gaming, essentially. So see how that kicks off, and if people like it, I'll continue doing it. But yeah, I hope you all like that. And gee, when are you streaming, mate? By the way, because I'll mod for you. If you're still around, brother. 7-7. That's cool. No worries. I was gonna raid into you. That's fine. What I'll do, who can I raid now then? Who's about? But yes, I wasn't going to be on long, so I do apologise for that. As I say, these setups don't really take long. That's cool, mate. Do not worry. Oh, Nemreka's on. Oh, I know you're getting on, mate. Jeez. You was around when they put Christ on the cross, jeez. That's why we all say, oh, geez, when we realise your age. Right then, yeah, we're gonna Yeah. Right, we're going to give Nemreka a raid. So I do apologise that wasn't a really long stream. I'm going to say set up an enclosure isn't really takes that long. But yeah, if anyone likes it, do drop a message in my Discord, see if you want any more. And raid channel. Waka 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 waka. Right, so we're going to raid into Nemreka. Please give him a top-notch hello. He's a cracking lad. Right, I really appreciate you guys coming in again. I know it wasn't a long stream, but thank you for being here, and I will see you again soon. Ta-da!